Order them to pillage and murder, not sit around in a tavern.
Look, all I know...
All right.
You'll manage. One of them speaks our language. But be quick about it. They're starting to make the locals and no more fighting. I want...
Amin jugotak leszunk, akar kis. Könnyű ezt mondani.
The innkeeper said you wanted some food.
Exactly. We do not want much. Just some bread and something beside. Maybe a bit of sausage.
Do you have money?
We have, and we pay for everything. On my name, not Voshko.
I could go for something to eat now.
Right. Nobody's safe with that rabble around.
They pour the beer on the table.
Hail Mary.
We no make trouble. We eat and we go.
Look at them human horses. Did you think they can do whatever they want? Enough of them showing their goat faces around here. Someone should teach them how things work. Has the water strike been up to his mischief again? Like we should be living in fear for our women in our own village. Right. Nobody's safe with that rabble around. Bashing their faces in will be too good for them. Bastards. Someone should kick their asses. Really clever fuckers wing. Chucked him into the water. Up the river there.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I spoke to the Cumans. They want some bread and sausage.
Do they have money?
Well, they say they do. They promised to pay for everything.
Well, all right. I'll believe them. The food is in the tavern pantry. But don't you dare take anything else, you hear?
That rabble around. Bastards. Someone should kick their asses. Really clip those fuckers' wings.
What's that on now?
I hate humans.
Careful.
With that rabble.
Here you go.
Thank you. I afraid we leave. Ahesh. Without food.
Corva, why are you even talking to them? They can go to hell.
What were you thinking coming here?
We don't want trouble. We just hungry. We had enough of that. Etel back.
The locals don't want you here, and they...
Not all humans sing. But what you say? We eat and we go.
How come you speak our language?
From mother. Maybe I tell another time.
I wish you good appetite.
Thanks, friend.
I wouldn't exactly say friend.
Mit mondott?
Jót vágyott kíván.
Remélem nem mérgezte meg.
You should get the fuck...
Easy, fella. They just want to eat their food in peace and leave.
You seem very sure about that. Last time you got into a brawl here yourself. Oh, shit. I say we smash their teeth in and be done with it.
Hey, he's feeding here.
Do you want to make a fool of yourself? You'd cry like a little girl after these warriors break every bone in your body.
Last time, the only one crying was you, when you had shit thrown at you in the stocks. So stop acting tough and run along. Do I make myself...
All right.
Picture! What did you just say? Fuck that shit! Hey, where do you think you're going? Did you really just spit on me, you scum?
He not mean it. He go too far.
And who's gonna pay?
We no eat anything. You take food back.
So our food ain't the gentleman's taste, eh? Maybe they'd rather wear it on their heads instead. What about you, lad? Will you help us kick these pigs out of here?
Leave them alone.
You're defending those horse fuckers. Birds of a feather, eh?
You don't even know who they are.
You think I don't? They're fucking humans. They burn and pillage every village they come across. You fucking traitor!
That's enough. You'll behave yourselves in here. Fuck! And I haven't finished with you yet. You think you'll get away with this, eh?
Show your stuff! You won't escape punishment!
You can't take me!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp! Fucker!
Mercy! I surrender!
We know how to deal with you, sir.
Take me away.
Now I'll take...
Have a look then.
Right, alright, I'll lock you up.
Oh, fuck. Ah, what a disgrace. Ah, I need to get out of here. I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Oh, Christ. What did you roll around in?
One beer, please.
Yuck. What?
Can I spend the night here?
Not a chance. Go back to where you came from, you wastrel.
Ave Maria. Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you in Jelly-off.
Isn't she? She'll be 76 this autumn. She'll...
Good people, gather round. You won't believe this. A whole village burnt to the ground. Hell on earth. Just a few days' walk from here. You have to hear this. In Silver Scallops, they say. Without warning. Attacked by human troops. In one afternoon, they burned down the whole village.
Oh, no. Why? A lovely tree like that. It's a nice place to rest.
One beer.
Praise God.
You damn thief! I know very well what you've been up to. This way here! Here he is!
Give up!
I'll gut you, you swine! Haven't you had enough?
Wait!
I'll kill you on the
I
spot if
surrender.
you don't yield! Wanted a new horse?
Take me away.
Right. I'll look.
That was embarrassing. I'll be the talk of the town.
You smell like a pig.
Next time it'll be even better. Maybe I should add some spices.
There's a couple more things I'd like to ask about.
Ask away.
Thanks. That's all I need to know. I need something that'll put animals to sleep. Project said...
Did you get tired of blacksmithing? I just happen to know. I used a concoction that will put the recipe. You're in the tray. Listen up, then. You take some poppy and thistle and boil them in oil. Then, after it cools off, you add a little herb parrot.
That doesn't sound too... I could go for something to eat now.
What are you here for, friend?
I'd like you to teach...
Yeah, all right. What do you want to know?
Can I ask you about that...
What is it you need to know?
All right.
Time's wasting.
I need something...
What would you like?
Show me your wares.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then, eh?
Jesus Christ.
so hungry I could eat a horse. I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Don't cause any trouble, got it?
God be with you.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Serene is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck where you're from. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
I'll kill you. Ha!
Didn't expect that.
Ah!
Why did you do that?
Ha!
Rabbit in the dirt.
Christ! Shit! Ha! Whack it!
Should I help with him?
Ought to be ashamed.
Come on. Oh, you wee
What in the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse with a ribbon in your... screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
A bit that way.
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yurko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir. So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No. That's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. By the way, the fellas at the gate say you came here on foot.
Yeah, I did.
Christ above. And how are you going to ride with us? On the back of my saddle? You're a bit big for that, ain't ya? And I'm a bit too old.
You got a stud farm here, don't you? Couldn't I borrow one of your horses?
Aye. And then we'd never see hide nor hair of you, nor the animal again. We don't lend horses. But you're in luck. Our groom brought in a grey nag not long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it to you for a decent price.
All right. Thanks.
Well, that should be that. Unless you've got any more questions.
Actually, there is some... I'd like to go and see that...
Wouldn't we all, lad?
I'd eat and drink my fill and check out the local maidens.
I hope Lord Samin didn't hear you. He'd be none too pleased to hear you want to take part in such a grand affair. Just as...
Beg your pardon, Captain, but that's what most fellas go to weddings for.
That's an unspoken truth, son. Unspoken, mind. Anyways, you're Radovan's hand, ain't ya? He'll be coming to the wedding. He's making a wedding gift for the groom. Stick with him, and maybe he'll take you with him.
This Yurko.
They're Lord Samin's kin. They're fine as long as they don't get too...
Only they're from Moravia.
But what can I tell you, lad? Each to himself. Besides, they stick with the family.
And you, sir?
Well, son, I wonder if I haven't made a mistake about you. If you haven't figured me out by...
No, I just meant, what exactly is it you do for Lord Semin?
I'm the captain here, and I'm sure I don't have to... As for my name, it's a nickname. Lord Semin... When I joined his service as a young fella, I took my... I was used to it. And more than once helped me. I broke many a hard skull with it.
You're lucky you did...
Or Captain Headcracker. Here.
We should probably get going.
That we should. But it's getting pretty late. We need daylight for a search like that. Come back in the morning and we'll set out. If you want, stay here. You'll get a bit of grub in the kitchen and you can sleep in the barn.
My lord? Bring me some wine. Of course.
Greetings. Leave that! It doesn't belong to you! Thief!
Near your hand forward, you scum!
Catch him! Guards!
Calm down! I surrender!
We know how to deal with thieves like you'll return...
If you don't stop this insolent...
Shut your trap! I won't be intimidated by...
I can't pay.
In that case...
Take me...
Now I'll...
Have a look then.
Right, alright. I'll lock you up. In the pillory and...
My arms...
Hey, Hans!
Are you talking to me?
Who else? Gutenberg, the Hangman's Halter? You really don't remember? Back already, Hans? I thought you'd be gone a lot longer.
Where is it exactly I'm supposed to...
You said you were off to Germany to sell your wares. I gave you some trinkets to see if you have any luck hawking them. Didn't you go in the end?
Do we know...
Of course. It's me. We met in Gutenberg. We had that row about who had... We nearly crossed swords at the cattle market in the morning. You more than me, I reckon, seeing as you don't...
You're a trader.
No, just a plain old huckster.
How's business?
It's been better, but they still...
Where do you get...
Wherever I can. Every now and then Other times I... So I peddle my...
I'm curious...
Where's? Ah, Hans. What can I do for you?
I'm not Hans. I'm Henry.
Yeah, right. And I'm King Sigismund.
I have to get going.
See you later, Hans.
Yeah, right.
Who stinks here?
At least take a bath before you go out.
Right. I'll head to the bathhouse right away. I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
Sir, do you think I could deal with something else before we go?
All right, but make it quick, before Dorothy starts bothering me about...
Thank you, sir. I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
As you say, sir.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Troskovitz.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such a time, sir. But that Yurko,
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
aye, I know it. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
With all due respect, sir, I wouldn't want to offend your relatives.
Don't worry, they're my wife's relatives. I see what you're getting at. So how did this little brawl of yours end up?
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
All right, sir. If you're up to it.
You'll see soon enough that I am Greenhorn. I need a bit of a stretch anyway. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. It'll be an honourable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on, Mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
I believe the quill is mightier than the sword.
Is that so? Well, that's nice, son. Next time you meet a fella on the road who wants to rob you, you can write a sonnet about it. Or maybe you try and...
What I meant was... Well,
What do I care? Just say... You can have my cudgel.
Thank you, Cap.
Save the thing.
So, young'un, are you ready?
I could go for something to eat now.
What do you say, son?
Luck just wasn't on my side.
Luck's got nothing to do with it, son. The old man gave you a run for your money.
Oh, never mind old Gnarly, Henry. If luck's not on your side, all the talent in the world won't help you.
I reckon you and me got our own opinions, sir. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain. I feel quite hungry.
I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. Don't worry about losing, lad. You've got some talent. I can tell. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not... getting skewered is... Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass.
Right, sir.
Wait, that's my Pebbles.
My girl!
I thought they killed you down by that pond.
Greetings. What do you need? Hurry up, I don't have all day.
That grey horse you have grazing here is mine.
What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond, but that horse is not branded, so it belongs to me now.
She's my horse. I rode it in the retinue that...
Right. You happen to need... Does it have your brand? It does not.
Who sold her to you?
I told you already. Some young lad.
What did he look like? Where'd he go?
You're a bit hasty. He had black hair and his breath smelled like hair, but I couldn't tell you where he was headed.
Look, it's just one horse. It's not that important, is it?
What do you mean, not important? I sell horses. It's how I make...
Ah, well, a horse here or there. What difference does it really make, eh?
It makes a difference to me and to Lord Sir...
Ah, well. Look at me.
I am looking.
Take a good look.
I am.
And what you see?
A simpleton?
Fine.
That's more like it.
I'm sure you can take good care of Pebbles, but I just can't accept that price.
It seemed to me like you might have some history with Pebbles, but I suppose I was wrong. At least it certainly doesn't look that way. What with the pittance you're offering me?
I'm sure you can take good care of Pebbles.
It seemed to me, at least it's...
I changed my mind. What do you have for sale? I'd like to do something about that price.
Sure, why not? What a shame. I'm done haggling with you. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Kharkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Troskovitz.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
Well, with all due respect, sir, I wouldn't want to offend your relatives.
Don't worry, they're my wife's relatives. I see what you're getting at. So how did this little brawl of yours end up?
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
All right, sir. If you're up to it.
You'll see soon enough that I am Greenhorn. I need a bit of a stretch anyway. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
I should... eat something.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
All right, son. You're going to fight... Hold on, Mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
Sword?
Don't get ahead of yourself, laddie. A sword belongs in noble hands. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks.
Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse.
So, young'un, are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Fucking hell!
What do you say, son? Anyways, but take care.
I will, Captain. Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse.
Ah, I needed that. It's good. Don't worry
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come with me. We've got a nice arena in Samit. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Marley. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here.
and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home?
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
When's the last time I ate something?
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
About who? Since you're not here, how could I speak of you?
That's what I like to hear. Now run along. Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Ave Maria.
What do you need, my friend?
Where did Brunswick's armour come from?
It is said that George the Lion, this George...
I think I get...
And it is as a reward, only specifically, of course, it looked like...
Well, if the king was so...
Lord it said, or...
Show me your wares.
Take care, then, and thanks for nothing.
Ave Maria.
I should go back. Otherwise, Lord Semine and the captain will leave me behind. Ah, damn it. I must have messed something up in the procedure.